flag racing time. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, the 6 dance triumph. Only it's Charlie Davenport. It's gonna be Alex Fletcher. It's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38, winning at Daytona.
Here comes the 19. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200. And he's gonna win his second race here under the lights at Kansas.
A part-time driver's gonna steal it here at Charlotte. Local Millions will win the Coca-Cola 600.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
Howdy folks, this is Freedom Air. Welcome to the Homestead-Miami Speedway in Homestead, Florida. We're here for the running of race number 13 of season number 1 of the Scotts Grand National Series. Here for the first round of the Florida Triple Crown with the running of the Contender 250. We're here going to go around for 41 laps with Nick Sykes and your points leader Christian Vargas leading us off. It's going to be a good one here in front of a massive crowd here for today's race. Let's go and get your starting lineup so we can get these pace laps started. And the engines fire. 42 going to roll off here. Nick Sykes, Christian Vargas, Matthew Silver, Brandon Udall, Logan Williams, Rex Ruiz, Kip Silverpoint, Juan Rodriguez, and Logan Alexander and Audrey Bernask is going to round at the top 10. We'll scroll through the rest of your standings here. Want to give a big shout out to the number 25 of Alfredo Bonilla, who is coming off his first career Scotts Grand National win at Trenton. Last race, there he is in the 25 Marines car, starting in the inside of the 7th row, so he's starting 13th alongside Bradley Green. He's definitely going to be a favorite coming in to this race. Anyways, the field comes around. We're getting ready. We're that much closer to getting this race started, folks. Lights not on the pace car, so no issues here under this pace lap. Nick Sykes and Christian Vargas going to lead us around. Pace car comes down, and the field coming off the 4th turn to start the Contender 250. Ladies and gentlemen, it's green flag racing time, so let's get this show on the road. Coming around to complete lap number 1, Nick Sykes is going to lead lap number 1 ahead of Christian Vargas, Matthew Silver. It's like Kip Silverpoint in the 09 working her way up there into the 4th position. Kip's coming in 2nd in the points, 17 back of the 64 of Christian Vargas. Looking for a good run today, but now in jeopardy of losing the 4th position to the 58 of Logan Alexander. Development driver Owen Miles. He's going to move into the 4th position along with Juan Rodriguez behind, who will move into 5th. And Rex Ruiz might move into 6th now. He's going to have a shot to go underneath Juan Rodriguez in the 35 also. Kip Silverpoint not getting a good start at all, slipping back early in that 09. Meanwhile, check-in up front, Christian Vargas is going to go to the 2nd position on the inside of Matthew Silver. Logan Alexander is going to go to 3rd. Silver slips to 4th. It's still Nick Sykes up front in the 22 car. On to lap number 4 of 41. We are now at 38 laps to go in this race. This race going by pretty quick, but nothing much has changed in the lead group here, with the exception of Matthew Silver slipping out. And how about Kip Silverpoint coming back? Meanwhile, 3 wide up front of this, Juan Rodriguez, Rex Ruiz, and Logan Alexander. Rodriguez on the inside, he's going to get the jump there. Now Kip Silverpoint's going to make a 3 wide move on the inside. And they are not the only ones. Look throughout the field there as we go on back. 3 on the edge of 4 back there. It's Tony Jezyorski getting on the inside. Drew Tatum in the 90 also up in the mix there. The Nashville winner as well as the Gateway winner. Chaos happening here early on. Just a lot of tight racing. It's aggressive and tight, but it's good hard racing. How about that's on the edge of 4 wide right there, as Patrick Starr and Drake King went on the inside of Jacob Thibodeau, and I believe that's Rex Ruiz. Yes, it is. So that was risky. They did good, though, to stay off each other. Looks like Drake King's going to benefit from that. Meanwhile, behind as Ethan Farley moves the inside, 4 wide, and give the advantage to Zachary Fitzwater at the line. Yes. Fitzwater with the advantage at the line, but not going to have the advantage going off into 1. He'll slip, and Logan Williams is going to benefit with that big group right there. He's going to go by them. Meanwhile, Kip Silverpoint in the 09 starting to slip a little further back again. Currently in the, well, we'll see here when they come around this time. Saw Madison Tall in the 41 going to the inside as Christian Vargas takes the lead. Now Nick Sykes is going back for the lead, and it looks like he's going to get it in the 22. Madison Toll's right in the middle there between Thibodeau and Williams. Coming in 41st in the standing, still has not scored a top 10 finish in this season yet. But has come awful close. Coming off a 15th place last race at Trenton Fairgrounds Speedway. And he's trying to take that Coates Dodge and start the Florida Triple Crown off strong. Remember, Homestead, Pensacola, and Orlando back to back to back for the next 3 races here, all up and down the state of Florida. Did I say Homestead? Did I say Homestead, Orlando, Pensacola? I meant Florida, Pensacola, and Orlando. So Homestead, Pensacola, and Orlando going to be the order of the Florida Triple Crown. And it's going to be definitely going to be a few good races there to watch out for. Starting off with a pretty good one so far, I think. With Christian Vargas having a big gap over the field right now, but Juan Rodriguez, Matthew Silver, Drake King are right there to pounce. How about Kirsten Clark in the 39? I didn't even see her up there, running inside the top 10 here early on. In jeopardy of losing the 6th position, however, to Nick Sykes. In 7th is going to come Madison Tall in the 41. And she'll take the number 41 Coates Dodge to the inside, and we'll get around to the number 39. Now looking at the number 22 of Nick Sykes. And how about Brandon Yadal in the 1, who moves into the 7th position behind 6th place Madison Tall. The lead pack getting jumbled up close together once again, 3 wide. Rodriguez, King, and Tall. And if the field's still crazy behind, they're not getting sorted out in the back at all. Meanwhile, 3 by 3 will come out to 2 by 2 as Madison Tall. Ooh, Nathan Buchanan's in the wall behind. They'll gather it back up for the time being. Meantime, Nick Sykes, Madison Tall, and Kirsten Clark 3 wide off turn number 2. Somehow we're still making it work so far. Kirsten Clark going to go into the 2nd position, but Madison Tall trying to work the outside there. Juan Rodriguez going to dive down low, and Christian Vargas is just loving this. Like, you guys keep doing what you're doing. I like being up here leading all these laps. If they keep shuffling, the further he's going to, the longer he's going to be out front, and the further he might even pull away. Brendan Udall is going to move into the second position there, expecting the only pit cycle of this race, so long as this race goes green, to be about lap 30 or so. That would be good enough to make one run and then get to the race of the rest of the race to the end. So surely looking at lap 30 to get to pit stops to get to the end of this race. Meanwhile, as this front bunch gets jacked up here, still seeing if they can catch up to the 64 of Christian Vargas, as Logan Alexander is going to move up to the second position on the inside. Oh, trouble for Matthew Silver. Just a bad entry there, stacked up the whole inside. And they will slip back big time. Oh, 4 wide and maybe even 5 wide back there for a second. Last race's winner, Alfredo Manila, was right in the middle of that. As well as Talladega winner and CCS champion from last season, Ben Crouch. They gathered it back up and made it out of that. Also, last place points man Daniel Bouchard in the 4 back there is coming in 200 points out of the lead. That is almost 5 races worth of points. That is almost entirely insurmountable under the format we have here. The winner starts with a base of 43, gets a bonus point of 3 points for winning, so that's 46. And then, say, if you lead a lap, you get another point, that's 47. So that's what the minimum you get if you win, 47 points. But if you lead the most laps at the same time, you get 48. So 48, we're going to take this, 200 divided by 48, just a little over 4 races, 4.167 races worth of points that Daniel Bouchard is coming in trailing by. So he's got his work cut out for him for sure here coming into Homestead, Florida. Meanwhile, on the battle up front, it's still Christian Vargas leading here on lap number 19. We're approaching halfway here just in the next few laps. As Drake King's going to take the number 36 on the inside of Rex Ruiz, go into the second position. Tony Jeziorski, haven't talked about him very much this season at all. There he is in the 4th position, and that number 5 behind Rex Ruiz. And Logan Alexander rounds out the top 5. Juan Rodriguez, Brandon Udall, and Kip Silverpoint currently in 8th, but how about Noah McGalliard in the 11 working his way up there in the Pittsburgh Paints Chevrolet. BB Weezy back in the Dollar General colors. How about that 34 car down low as well? They're going to go 3 wide off turn number 4. Looks like McGalliard's going to have the advantage right now, but not sure Weezy rather wouldn't have it on the inside. Not going to have it that turn though, and Kip Silverpoint still stuck on that outside, but still running up towards the front. Well, falling outside the top 10 now, but not reflected in the live scoring as thing. Oh, Brandon Udall gives the boot to Tony Jeziorski going off into turn 3. Back up front, Drake King starting to close in on the 64 of Christian Vargas. King trying to close in further to potentially get the lead. And how about Rex Ruiz in the 18? They're still sitting in the 3rd position, but still very much in contention. We're now past halfway in the Contender 250. 20 laps to go, coming around for 19 to go as Drake King's going to go to the inside. They're going to be side by side down the front stretch and into 1. Give it to Christian Vargas, the advantage on the top side there. And Rex Ruiz going to take advantage of Drake King's bobble and go to the inside. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Off into 3, Rex is going to have the advantage down low in that 18 car. He'll move into the 2nd position. Juan Rodriguez, Logan Alexander right there to pounce. They're inside the top 5. We're now just under 7 laps away from the beginning of pit cycles. It's been caution-free so far. We've had several caution-free races here in this series so far. Not a single one up in Cabela's Cup. Here we had Vegas go caution free. We had Pikes Peak go caution free. We had Richmond go caution free. We had, believe we had Trenton go caution free. Yes, we did. So we've had 4 races of the 12 coming in that went caution free. That's unprecedented for this being the lower series, but I don't honestly mind. It's nice to see a race go caution free, especially if it's good hard racing like this. Meanwhile, Rex Ruiz has moved into the second position and potentially maybe trouble for Jeremy Baylor in the 28. He went way low on the straightaway. Nope, he's all good. He pulled right back in line there behind Benny Watson in the 15. Meanwhile, up front, we turned just in time to see Rex Ruiz go to the inside, and he's going to take the lead from the points leader, Christian Vargas. And how about Drake King as well? Going to pounce on the opportunity, move into second, knock Christian Vargas back to third. And side by side on the front stretch. Into one. Rex Ruiz still has the advantage over Drake King. Juan Rodriguez is going to go by the inside of Christian Vargas. That's for third position. And where has Kip Silverpoint fallen to? She's fallen to 15th. So not the points day so far that Kip Silverpoint was going to work for, but anything can happen when pit cycles come, which will be in just a couple laps, as we're now on lap number 28. So coming to the end of lap 30 is when I would expect them to begin, as the lights come on now. You get later in this race, the final part will be run in darkness. That's why you see the lights coming on. Meanwhile, as Drake King is now in the lead here at Homestead, being hounded by the 35 of Juan Rodriguez. Logan Alexander is going to go for his second win on the season. Only one winner up inside the entire top 10, I believe. And yeah, only Logan Alexander in the top 10 has won a race this season. He's going to go on the inside of Juan Rodriguez. That's for second. And he's going to take it as Christian Vargas moves back into the third position in that 64. Kip Silverpoint not gaining any ground right now. Well, up to 13th, but not as much as she needs to get up there. So we're now on lap 30 and pit cycle's beginning. Rex Rue is going to be the first taker in that 18 car. Anyone else going to go down with him? No, he's going to be the only one to come down, and that could be good for him. So we'll have to see what happens here. Does pitting earlier work better or pitting later? Is Christian Vargas going to go down low of Logan Alexander? I would expect him to come down, and he will. Logan's also going to come down. Juan, Beebe, Noah, Madison, a bunch of them still stayed out, but a whole lot more are coming in. We'll join leader Noah McGalliard. There he is, leading Juan Rodriguez, Baby Weezy, Madison Toll, and Matthew Silver, the top 5. And I would expect the rest of them to come down this time, coming to 9 laps to go at Homestead. And here comes Noah McGalliard. We'll see if anyone stays out here. I believe this is going to be the last bunch that needs to come in. And yes, indeed. So now it's just going to be a race to see who cycles into the lead here. Here's Rex Ruiz coming around. Will he be able to beat Logan Alexander out? If he does, I believe this is for the race lead right here with 9 laps to go in this race. And he's going to be close. He's got the speed. Off into turn 3. He's going to go on the high side of Drake King. I don't believe Logan Alexander is yet up to speed. Well, now he probably is. But that's a big gap for Rex Ruiz to make up. We'll see what it is officially. It's not showing on scoring there. It's just a little over a second. So now, as we come by the rest of them just coming off of pit road, looks like Logan Alexander is going to take the lead in that 58 car. Slow car of Justin Lightning. And apparently Luke Rainey is out of this race. Some sort of trouble with that number 29. And the 12 of Ben Crouch has also fallen a lap down as a result of some sort of issue. See where Crouch ended up on the track. Is he even still out there? There he is. There's Crouch slipping back on the outside. Very slow right now. And very much out of contention indeed. So Logan Alexander is your leader, ahead of Noah McGalliard, Rex Ruiz, Drake King, Christian Vargas, Ethan Farley, Baby Oweezy, Kip Silverpoint, Bradley Keys, and Tony Jeziorski, the top 10. Then Brendan Udall, Juan Rodriguez, Matthew Silver, Clyde Shelton, Madison Toll, Kirsten Clark, Drew Tatum, Dylan Wilson, Patrick Starr, and Nick Sykes. That's the top 20. We'll scroll through the rest of your standings there in the top left side, as the gap is now within half a second to the lead between Logan Alexander, Rex Ruiz, and Noah McGalliard. Noah McGalliard's going to look to the inside on Rex. They're going to be side by side for second, as we're coming to 5 laps to go this time. This race is winding down. We're just about to see who is going to win here in round number 1 of the Florida Triple Crown. The gap 0.42 seconds between Noah McGalliard and Logan Alexander that time at the line. 4.5 laps to go here, the Contender 250. Logan Alexander just trying to ride smooth. He's going for win number 2 on the season. He's got a prime opportunity to get it due to pit cycles in this race. Now, if the caution came out, the race would be over. So Logan Alexander would not mind if the caution came out now, because that's an automatic win for him, because we've already had pit cycles and he doesn't have to worry about a thing with running out of fuel or likely even blowing a tire. Meanwhile, Rex Ruiz goes to the inside of Noah McGalliard as well as Drake King. That's for second and third. And they're trying to close in on Logan Alexander's. We have less than 3 laps to go now. We're coming to 2 to go next time. The gap up front closing just a little bit. Will Logan Williams be able to bring this home, or will somebody else be able to get up there and win this race? How about Drake King going to the inside of Rex Ruiz at 2 laps to go here at Homestead? If they keep shuffling back and forth like that, they are not going to be able to catch Logan Alexander in the 58. Not at all. We're coming to the white flag this time. Alexander just trying to cruise home in that 58 car. Remember, he benefited from late race pit cycles and won at Richmond. He's trying to do it again. White flag, 1 lap to go in Homestead. Logan Alexander, he already won earlier this season at a short track at Richmond. The race went caution-free. He benefited from pit strategy. This race is going to go caution-free, and he'll benefit from pit strategy once again. Off turn number 4, Logan Alexander wins the Contender 250 at Homestead. How about that? Win number 2 on the season, and he's the 3rd driver to get his 2nd win in the Scotts Grand National Series, following Nathan Buchanan and Drew Tatum in doing so. We'll see where your points leader is, who came in. Christian Vargas, there he is, finishes in the 7th position. Kip Silverpoint finishes right behind, so the gap is going to be, I don't know. It's either going to be 18 or it's going to be 21 points, depending on how many laps Christian Vargas actually ended up leading. If he led the most, it's 21. If he didn't, it's 18. because not only does he get the well, it's actually going to be 19 or 22 because he finished in front and he led a lap, and Kip did not lead a single lap in this race. So we'll see what points are in just a second after we take a look at your finishing results for this race. Here's your race's finishing results. Logan Alexander, Drake King, Rex Rose, Noah McGalliard, Baby Weezy, Ethan Farley, Christian Vargas, Kip Silverpoint, Tony Jezorski, Bradley Keys round out the top 10, and Ben Crouch, the only car unable to finish on the lead lap, and Luke Rainey, the only one unable to finish the race, period. The rest of them able to finish in this race, but Daniel Bouchard in the 4, that's not going to be good. He is still going to come out here last in the point standings. We'll see where Madison Tall ended up 16th. So gonna come out here at least 41st in the standings, but still searching for that first top 10 on the season. So that'll wrap us up here at Homestead. Congratulations to Logan Alexander on win number 1. We'll see y'all in the next race at Pensacola International Speedway. Until then, this is Freedomator. Y'all have a good one.